To create the elevator, we're going to cut pieces out of the horizontal tail. So here we're going to make a geometrical set within the horizontal tail part called elevator, and we'll enter a sketch on the XY plane. And we're going to do one elevator for both halves of the horizontal tail. To do this based on our drawing, we need to create lines following the elevator edges that you can see in the drawing. And since we're doing both halves, never mind. Now using the multi-segment tool, we will create a line, make it a non-construction object, constrain it to the center line, and for things going past the edges, you can either make them coincident with the edge, but it's probably better practice to just over-exaggerate the line, and because we're going to extrude this later and cut the part, so we need to make sure that it intersects everywhere that we want it to. And I just happen to feel like switching to the other side here. So here I'm making it coincident, but again, you don't have to. And I actually recommend not making it coincident. So we'll make approximate some of these edges as parallel. I'm not sure if they actually are, but like I said earlier, better is the enemy of good enough. Just get a good approximation of those lines, and we will reflect these over the h-axis here. Now they're all constrained together. Control Z is also your friend. That was easy enough to fix. Exit. And now we will extrude the sketch in the Z direction so that we can split the horizontal tail. Do both directions. You can either do mirrored extent or just type in a dimension in each direction. All looks good. Okay. We'll rename this as knife, because that's what it's going to do, is going to cut like a knife. And element to cut is the skin. Cutting element is this extrusion, the knife. Equal size. Okay. Cancel that. Let's get a different geometrical set here going. Full horizontal tail will be the full horizontal. Okay, yeah, the full horizontal tail, where we combine both of those, the elevator and the full and the rest of the horizontal tail. Okay. So that way we can use that later. We don't have to. It's easy to find. And now we have that. Later I will show how to create that gap in there so it's easier to see, and how to fill in the edges of the elevator.